We're Kristen and Sam. Years ago, we took DNA tests to find out what countries our ancestors are from. Today, we're on a mission to see the world through a unique lens, traveling by DNA. Previously, we explored some parts of Ireland like Dublin and Galway and even made a pit stop to the cliffs of Moher. After over a month of exploring the UK and Ireland, we board a flight to the mainland of Europe to revisit a country that ranks very high on our list, France. It's our first full day here in Paris, and we've come to the Montmartre neighborhood. It's very beautiful, and we're sitting outside of this basilica, one of the most famous in Paris. So yeah, we're just exploring this neighborhood because it's so beautiful and not really much planned. So in Montmartre, there's a beautiful square with lots of painters and people making art. It's so beautiful, and there's cafes surrounding it. It's definitely what you dream about whenever you want to come to Paris, at least me. Just walked by the infamous Moulin Rouge, which is in the Montmartre neighborhood. That's kind of the last thing I wanted to see in this part of Paris. We're being so touristy today. We're here at the Arc de Triomphe. Iconic! This has got to be one of the most chaotic roundabouts I've ever seen. The Arc de Triomphe was commissioned by Napoleon I to celebrate the victories in the French armies, long story short. It's an amazing monument.
So
we're here at the Eiffel Tower.
We're just trying to wait for it to sparkle. The lights came on right at dusk, so it's like 10:35, 10:40 right now, and I think the sparkle's supposed to happen closer to 11. So we're just sitting here minding our own business, and a lot of vendors just walking around selling you beer and wine and stuff like that.
And I'm like, how much? And I opened up a can of worms.
Yeah.
Got one for 18 bucks,
yeah.
which is pretty much more than it is.
Yeah.
But
He was like, at first he was like 35, and yeah, the max I'll do is 15 euros, and then he went down to like 20, 25. He's like, come on. And I was like, nah. And he's like, okay, finally 15. I was like, just give yourself 18, just because you kept going working for it. So
yeah.
I'm a sucker.
Blistering hot day today in Paris. We made a stop at the Notre Dame Cathedral. If you don't remember, in 2019 the cathedral got burned down, and they're still working on it today. I think it's supposed to be ready next year in 2024, I believe. But yeah, it doesn't look anywhere near finished. We were sitting under the shade, and our backpack got pooed on by a bird. So we gotta go back to our place to ditch this thing. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
We're not having a very French meal, but we got some French wine though. The next day, we decided to stop by the Louvre, which is the most visited museum in the world. We were so overwhelmed, but we had to see our girl, Mona Lisa. I mean, look at all these people. We then boarded a train to Rennes, the capital of the Bretagne region of France. I'm 45% French, and this is where the majority of my French comes from. Rennes, in the Bretagne region of France.
And I got 0 French in me, but I'm still having a great time.
We just arrived, and we had some lunch at this beautiful little French restaurant. We both had a seafood salad and some wine, and now we're just kind of walking around to see what we can see before we check in. Rennes is the capital of Brittany, and it's known for these beautiful timber-framed houses. We've come out to a garden here in Rennes, and if the French know how to do anything, it's know how to make croissants and desserts and garden. Their gardens are beautiful. just checked in. This is our room, literally just a bed and a desk. We're taking a nice sunset stroll down the river. It's beautiful. Well, the sun's setting behind the buildings, but it's still like a beautiful light outside. There's something in the water there. I don't know if it looks like an otter, but I don't know. Are otters here in Rennes? I think you can rent boats and take boat rides along the river. So Rennes has the second largest farmers market in all of France. I just stopped by and got some macarons. So far, I think my favorite pastry that I've had here in France has been the eclair, like by far. I never thought I liked eclairs as much as I did. So this defense wall was built in the Middle Ages to protect the city, and I heard online that the dukes would walk under it and have to say an oath. And this is all that's left of this defensive wall here. This is City Hall right here in City Hall Square. It's a really fun square, people singing, a bunch of cafes around. The buildings are amazing. I just love the buildings here in France. All of Europe, really. The ugly side of travel, walking 30 minutes in the rain because you can't figure out the bus system, so. In jeans. Not fun at all.
We do it because it's fun.
We arrived at our place. I got the famous Brittany sausage. Brittany is known for sausage apparently, but it's so unique. It's like wrapped in this crepe looking thing, and it's not really a crepe. It's not really a tortilla either. Yum. We're gonna make a trek to this hill over here and see what the view looks like. I forgot I never said, we're in St. Malo. This is the city of France. So we're still in the Bretagne region, but it's on the coast. It's very windy. Some Asian sushi. The French seem to like their Asian food. I've seen a lot of Asian food here. But anyway, got me a tea. We're watching the sunset. Very beautiful. It's another beautiful day here in St. Malo. It's much prettier than it was yesterday, but we grabbed some lunch, we got some wraps, and a chocolate eclair. The little island we walked to yesterday, you can no longer walk on it right now because of the water. So the city has city walls that we're walking across and see the amazing view of the ocean and the city. The beach looks so tempting, but it's 65 degrees out, so I don't know how cold the water would be.
It could be like Mexico where the water's warm. If it's, Mexico waters, it doesn't matter if it's cold outside, you still get the water. It's pretty warm. So it could be like that.
That's true.
You never know.
Maybe we'll try it out. We found a pirate ship.
Armiti. Hoi hoi and a bottle of rum.
It's very crowded here, like with Europeans, but we have not seen one American. And France is like the most visited country in all of the world, so it's very surprising. And we're only 3 hours from Paris. Couldn't resist the beautiful beach. I'm wearing Sam's sunglasses because I can't find mine. And yeah, I put my feet in the water. Way too cold. Maybe I'll get the guts to go in, but not right now.
Well, hello there.
We booked us a bougie dinner. We're gonna wine and dine, as Sam said.
No, I can't. What I said is I can't wait to be wined and dined like the prince I am.
Fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. Pricey, but for French cuisine.
So we made it to the fort, And you have this 360 view of the city and the sea. Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Les Snacks. Les Snacks, my kind of restaurant right there.
We might be locked out of our hotel tonight. We'll find out.